This video is brought to you by Skillshare.
Hi everyone, hope you're doing great, and welcome to part 2 of the gas forge build video. Yesterday we made the table and part of the forge. Today we're gonna finish it. Let's get started. Before I started building the forge, I ordered a burner kit on eBay for a good price. It's a triple burner kit and comes with a pressure gauge, all the necessary fittings and a hose. The kit is pretty well made, and having the option to open or close the second and third burner is exactly what I wanted for my forge. I'll be able to hit short pieces and hopefully one day long swords too. Now the inside of the forge is done, I can start working on the casing. I'm using 3mm steel sheets I bought at my local scrapyard. First, I'm cutting the sides and the top of the casing to size with my angle grinder, using a wooden straight edge to get perfect cuts. I can then clamp the two sides together and grind the excess to get two identical parts. Then comes all the de-rusting fun with the wire wheel. Once it's done, I can bevel the edges of all the parts to be able to weld them together later on. I need to drill 3 holes in the casing tops for the burners, and I have to be very precise with measurements so the holes align perfectly and have the right spacing. When everything is ready, I can drill the holes very slowly. Looks like a perfect fit. Now let's work on the front and back of the forge. I'm also using 3mm steel for these parts. Once they are cut, I can repeat the process of de-rusting and beveling, making sure I have straight edges to make them easier to weld. Now I can cut and grind to size 2 doors and de-rust them before I start assembling the casing. Everything fits perfectly when held tight with some clamps. So let's weld everything together. For now, I'm just gonna tack all the parts together. Once everything is secured, I can drill holes for the burners into the aerated concrete. Having some pieces of wood under the top will prevent the concrete from breaking under the pressure of the drill bit. It's a slow process, but it's working very well. I'm adding 3 pieces of steel tubing to make the burner rest at the right height. I don't want the gas hose to be touching the hot casing when I'm working, so I'm making an arm for the hose to go through and stay as far from the casing as possible. The hose will go through a piece of concrete just to be extra safe. Welding a few screws will help me to secure the burners in place, and now I can finally weld everything for good. The forge is gonna stay outside most of the time, so I wanted to be able to close it with proper doors, just to be sure that no animal is gonna come nest or sleep inside it when I'm not using it. When everything is done, I can start grinding all the welds to have a nice and clean casing. A quick cleaning with the wire wheel and I can apply 3 coats of paint using high temperature black paint. The insulation of the forge is done, but I still need to add some to the doors. That's the part of the forge I'm most likely to touch when working. So I decided to attach 50mm aerated concrete piece to each door with concrete screws, and it's working great.
Before we finish the forge and test it, I'd like to talk to you about today's video sponsor, Skillshare.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes for creative and curious people. They have classes and videos for a lot of different topics like video editing, illustration, lifestyle, productivity or cooking. I'm French and everybody knows that we love good food. That's why I really enjoy Iveta Marquez Sharp Knife classes, baking for beginners, mouth-watering Mexican dessert. Discovering new dishes is always great fun, and I was able to try some myself and it was really good. Just like I did, you can explore new challenges on Skillshare or improve your existing cooking skills. The annual subscription is actually less than $10 per month, and you'll get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hands-on projects and feedback from a great community of creative people. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. You'll get an unlimited access to thousands of classes and video you can access at any time on any device, wherever you are, whenever you want.
Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and to all the members of the Red Guild on Patreon for supporting my work. If you want to become a member of the Red Guild, go to patreon.com/theredsmith. There are plenty of pledges you can choose from and all the perks coming with them. Now let's get back to the forge.
The forge is almost ready. I just need to address one issue. I'll be working a lot with the door open. So to keep the heat inside the forge, I'm making this simple piece of concrete. The inside of the forge is 85 by 25 by 22 centimeters. So I'm cutting pieces of insulating material to put inside the forge when I will be using only 1 or 2 burners. Now I can install the burners and put the stock rest in place. Everything seems to be fine, so let's plug the gas bottle. I'm securing it to the table with zip ties, so the bottle won't fall off when I move the forge. And we are ready for ignition. I'm super happy with how the forge turned out, and I'm sure you'll be seeing it a lot in my future videos. As always, be good, be safe, keep making, and see you in the next one.